I bet you can't do it, 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 do it like do it, 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 do it like this. I bet you can't do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it like do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it like do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it like do it, do it, do it, do it, do it like this, like this.
Let me let this other sister take it all the way there.
Money is expected to share.
Hold on, say that one more time.
Man with money is expected to share.
One more time.
Man with money is expected to share. But a woman with money is told she doesn't need a man. Same income, totally different rules. Let me explain before you get mad. In our culture, men are taught from day one that if they're not earning, they're failing. If they can't provide, they're not real men. If they don't pick up the check, they're broke or stingy. A man's value is often reduced to his financial output. Now flip the script. When women become successful, we don't expect them to carry anybody. In fact, we celebrate it as a form of freedom. Yes, queen, you're independent. She doesn't need a man. He's expected to provide, but she's expected to escape. Because if we really want partnership, then we need to stop placing all the financial burden on one side while celebrating freedom on the other.
Man, let me tell y'all something real quick, man, okay? The black woman is God. Matter of fact, let me say it like this. This black woman is God. Okay? Not all of them, but this one is. Right? Now, we all know that she's going to disappoint me in probably about 72 hours. In 72 hours, she's going to say, well, I make 6 figures, so my man needs to at least make that, right? That's going to just make all this shit worthless. But for right now, this black woman is gone. See, she's pointing out the same shit that I was pointing out, right? But you see the difference? Remember the video with the black guy with the cap on who was saying, if you was a $300 million woman, the dude in the McDonald's drive-thru couldn't even ask you a question outside of McDonald's?
We don't care about how much money you make. We don't care about what Ivy League school you went. It does not matter to us. Why is it that you find Anthony Davis, for $300 million is what he made. He just married the waitress. What woman in here, $300 million, gonna marry the man in the drive-thru? You don't raise your hands because I'm gonna kick you out of here for lying. You're not gonna do it. He can't even ask you a question outside of that restaurant. That's the truth.
You see the difference between that video and this video? In that video, he's saying, that's just the way it is, right? Because obviously he's probably a man of means, so why should he care? But this is a woman saying, nah, that shit ain't right. Yeah, that's the way it is, but that shit ain't right. Not no more. Not when we equalize the income. That shit ain't right. Beans, what do you mean? Nobody told me that we equalized the income. What are you talking about, Beans? You're just saying anything now. You're right. I am. Oh, let's do it like this here. Let's bring it down. So this was for the second quarter of this year. Blacks was at 991. See that it got hotter. It went down. It was a little more than this in the last quarter, but let's go. Median income. Okay, here we go. Median weekly earnings for black men were $1,053. So actually it went up for us and went down for black women, which is why the total went down. 1,053 for black men Black women is $942. So that's a difference of $109. I'm sorry, $111. Right? It was just a little bit closer than that. But it's, it might fluctuate a little bit, right? But it got hot outside. Women stopped working as much. They need to be outside and showing off, right? This is what I mean when I say we've equalized the money. $111 more per week, right? So that's $1,000 more for every 10 weeks. It's 52 weeks in a year. So you multiply that by 5, basically, and you get 5,000, right? You're basically like $5,200. It's going to be a little bit more than that based on the $11, but it's going to be right there. That would be $54,746. That means the women are making 49. So 54 and 49. That's median. And if you don't know, as I had to checkmate too many people on this before, median means half the people make above that and half the people make less than that. Right? So when we say the median income for Black women is 49,000 and some change, guess what that means? That means half of them make less than that. To be running around talking all this shit about what men need to do, when half the men make more than 54,756. Right? Now, again, I've already conceded to the point that there's, okay, and let me make sure I say this, because I did some numbers, because I want to make sure I was accurate, because I'm always trying to make sure I'm accurate when I say things. Because I usually say there's 2 million more Black women than there are Black men. Right? Well, that number is more like 1.6 million. And recently I did some more research, and that of that 1.6, 1 million of them are 18 years and older. Right? So when we're talking about adults, it's really only 1 million more. That's a lot. I don't know if y'all know how much that is. Right? So for instance, there's 50 million YouTube channels. Only 3 million YouTube channels are monetized. That sounds like a lot, right? 3 million. But that's not even 10%. Right? It's really like 6%. So that's how much 1 million is. 1 million is so much that 3 million out of 50 million ain't even 10%. Right? So if you got 1 million Black women, who, if every Black man partnered with a Black woman, there would still be 1 million Black women who wouldn't have a man. So I've conceded when they say it ain't enough good men. You're right, it ain't enough. Gotcha. But it ain't that it ain't enough good men because the good men don't exist. The good men exist. They're just gone. They're just taken. And some of them you don't want because they don't have enough money for you. Right? But if every Black man paired with a Black woman, it would still be a million single Black women. And we know they already that I can't remember exactly what the percentage is, but I think they might be at the bottom when it comes to dating outside their race. I know the argument people gonna say, this because don't nobody want them. I don't think that shit is true. Because I can tell you now, those Arabs that moved into the Black communities in Chicago and opened up those restaurants and stores, guess what they did immediately? Started making babies with those Black girls. So all that non-desirable shit, that shit not necessarily true. Now they ain't marrying them, You know what I'm saying? But again, I think that's more on the women than anything because of the way that they move. If black women move with a marriage mindset and chose to be marriage material, they would be getting married because they are the shit when it comes to looks. It's just the truth. So this is what I'm saying, man, is we not in some state where women don't have no money and women can't afford nothing and women just struggling. Like, that's not what's going on. Shout out to that sister, man. I just want to play her video one more time.
A man with money is expected to share, but a woman with money is told she doesn't need a man. Same income, totally different rules. Let me explain before you get mad. In our culture, men are taught from day one that if they're not earning, they're failing. If they can't provide, they're not real men. If they don't pick up the check, they're broke or stingy. A man's value is often reduced to his financial output. Now flip the script. When women become successful, we don't expect them to carry anybody. In fact, we celebrate it as a form of freedom. Yes, queen, you're independent. She doesn't need a man. He's expected to provide, but she's expected to escape. Because if we really want partnership, then we need to stop placing all the financial burden on one side, while celebrating freedom on the other.
Y'all know what it is.
This shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga.
It's all over, everybody. Skip! Skip! Cut these cameras off me. Skip!
Hit that like button, and then hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell, and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm.
Period.
Like, share, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell.